The Great Depression was a global economic downturn that lasted from 1929 to 1939. It was the longest and most severe depression ever experienced by the industrialized world, and it had far-reaching consequences, including high rates of unemployment, business failures, and reduced international trade. There are several factors that contributed to the onset of the Great Depression. One key factor was the unequal distribution of wealth in the 1920s. During this decade, the top 1% of Americans controlled a disproportionate amount of the country's wealth, while the bottom 90% struggled to make ends meet. This economic inequality contributed to the stock market speculation that was prevalent at the time. Many people invested in the stock market in the 1920s, hoping to make a quick profit. However, this speculation was not based on the actual value of the companies whose stocks were being bought and sold. Instead, it was fueled by the belief that stock prices would continue to rise. This led to an artificial inflation of stock values, and many people took out loans to buy more stocks, further driving up prices. Another factor that contributed to the Great Depression was the overproduction of goods. In the 1920s, many industries, particularly those involved in the production of consumer goods, experienced a boom. Factories were running at capacity and new ones were being built. However, this rapid expansion was not sustainable, and eventually, the market became oversaturated with goods. As more and more goods were produced, prices began to fall. This made it harder for businesses to turn a profit, and many of them began to struggle. In addition, the abundance of goods meant that there was less demand for them, further reducing the profitability of businesses. The stock market speculation and overproduction of goods were both fueled by the use of credit. During the 1920s, banks and other financial institutions were lending money to individuals and businesses at an unprecedented rate. This led to a false sense of prosperity, as people believed that the value of their investments and the goods they were producing would continue to increase. However, this reliance on credit was not sustainable, and eventually, the bubble burst. On October 29, 1929, also known as Black Tuesday, the stock market experienced a catastrophic collapse. Prices for stocks and other securities plummeted, and many investors lost all of their money. This event had a domino effect, leading to a lack of confidence in the financial system and a decrease in consumer spending. As people became less willing to spend money, businesses struggled to sell their products, leading to further economic decline. Now, here's something that not many people know about the Great Depression. One of the contributing factors to the economic downturn was the dust storms that plagued the United States during this time period. The dust storms, also known as the Dust Bowl, were caused by a combination of drought and poor farming practices that led to widespread soil erosion. The dust storms made it difficult for farmers to grow crops, leading to a decrease in agricultural production and further economic hardship. In conclusion, the Great Depression was caused by a combination of economic, political, and social factors. The unequal distribution of wealth, overproduction of goods, and reliance on credit all contributed to the economic downturn. The stock market crash of 1929 and the policies of the Federal Reserve further exacerbated the crisis. The dust storms of the Dust Bowl also played a role in the economic downturn. The Depression had far-reaching consequences, including high rates of unemployment, business failures, and reduced international trade. It served as a reminder of the importance of economic stability and the dangers of over-reliance on credit and speculation. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.